Hey! Back pressure hammer curl handle. This kind of thing. Alright. There is, when you are training back pressure, and in general the hammer curl, with these trap kind of setups, where you have a trap loop which is attached to some kind of pulley system, or even if you would do it off the floor. But let's demonstrate with the pulley system. Now you have it here. And the issue with this kind of setup comes when your hand is parallel to the cable, meaning going to the same direction, pointing like this. Because in this position the trap comes off from the back of your hand. You would like it to be like this and stay like this, but if you extend your arm fully, it comes off and it doesn't go back naturally there. So it's the issue because you cannot now train full range. Neither from cable setup or from the floor. If you do hammer curls this off the floor, in that position too you cannot fully extend your arm, because otherwise this strap would come off. Alright? So I made a handle which solves this problem. And here is that handle. What it is, it's a pipe, and in the pipe trap goes, this is a trap loop. So if I demonstrate with this rope how this works, basically there is just, my arm is now the pipe. This kind of trap loop is put into this pipe like so, and here is the ring, and here are the two ends of the wrap, like so. Meaning that when you tighten this, it's the same trap. You know, like this. Goes inside of the tube. Alright, that's how that works. And then there is this ring which prevents the trap from coming off when this pulls from this end, the ends of the trap. Alright, so how you use this is you take one of these loops and you put it into your arm. Then you tighten this by pulling the ring like so. Now it's tight. And then you take the extra loose trap off by pulling this like so. Now your arm is locked into this handle. And this is the pulling point. Now if I demonstrate with the cable setup. Like so. Now this strap does not come off from my hand, like you see. And this does not have to point upwards, it can be on the side. It just prevents this, like I said, from going back into the pipe. Alright? So now you can go parallel to the cable without this coming off from the back of your hand. Like you can see. And since here is the point of where the force is pulling, it also keeps your hand always in this hammer position, because doing this creates a torque which tries to spin your hand back to the hammer position. So even cheating is harder with this handle. Alright? So you can train from the cable using the full range by using this hammer curl back pressure handle. Like so. And all you do, if you want to change the hand, just put the loop to the other hand. And there you go. Now you might wonder, why do I have to have this strap around my arm? Why can't I just use it like this? Without this being here. Well, when the weights get heavier, like it's hard to grip this, since there is nothing but friction. So your hand will be sliding here and might eventually come off, which is kind of uncomfortable. Like it takes your attention away from the lifting and transitions it to focus on, can you hold on to the handle or not. So when you have this strap, like so, which goes around your hand cannot slide on the pipe on this metal handle because it's trapped in here. Like, it's not the handle which keeps your hand in place, but this strap. You just like in the normal trap pulling. But now what the handle does, it locks in this end of where the trap is pulling, so that it always pulls from the same point, which makes it possible that this strap here never comes off from the back of your hand. And you can now train with the full range. Alright, that is one way you can use this, or with the pulley system, like so. Alright, then second way how you can use it is with if you want to lift weights off the floor. Obviously the same problem applies now here too. If you have weights which you want to lift off the ground with the hammer curl, the same problem you here have. This is alright, but if you want to train the full range, this also happens here now. It comes off and moves around and it's very uncomfortable and inconvenient to train the full range like this. So you can also use this from when you are not training from the cable, but training from the cable setup. You just do this. Now it keeps your grip here, keeps the trap here. You can train full range, even from this position. All right. So that is the second function for this handle. Cables and from off the ground the back pressure. But then there is third option how you can use this handle, which is with pronation. All right. Here we have the cable coming. You just attach the cable on the strap which you are not putting around your hand, and then you put it like so. Basically, if you would have wanted to train back pressure, you would have put it like this. So you have had it this way. But now that you train pronation, you put your hand this way and have this handle the other way around on your hand. And now you can train pronation. With the handle. It gives you a little bit more solid grip on it, since there is an actual physical handle and not just some strap going around your hand. Since you have the handle here, it's gonna makes it feel a little bit more firm, this movement. If you wanna train your pronator with the strap setup, this might make it a little bit nicer. Alright, so there you have 3 different ways you can use the handle and good back pressure handle. Yeah, nothing more to say about it. What it is, it's basically a pipe and a metal ring. Yeah, that's it. Bye.